Samuel found himself at the threshold of his house, utterly bewildered. The commotion emanating from his bedroom was the least of his concerns at the moment. It was evident his wife had company, yet his thoughts were solely consumed by Tara. Where could she be? What was happening to her? Samuel's mind buzzed with confusion as he stepped into the bedroom, silently occupying the doorway. "This is how it is," Samuel muttered, his only utterance. He swiftly ejected the man from the apartment, sending him tumbling down the stairs. While he harbored a disdainful urge to do the same to his wife, he refrained. Nonetheless, he found solace in ridding the apartment of her belongings. "Get out, I'll see, you'll regret it. I'll file for divorce myself," was all he managed to say as a farewell. He drank for a week, and then he realized that he would go crazy because Tara was constantly in his thoughts. Now he was thinking only one thing: maybe she's alive? Only this thought made him come out of his drinking bout. He started the car and drove around the area where he got rid of Tara. He asked people, but no one had seen a similar dog. How could he? Why didn't he throw this reptile out of his life as soon as she said that he needed to get rid of Tara? How had it occurred to him to also want children from her? Because of her, he became a traitor. He pondered this thought for a long time, and then realized that no, not because of her. All his life, as long as he could remember, he had two dreams. He wanted a strong, friendly family with a bunch of kids and a dog. Dogs had always been in Samuel's life, but it never worked out with a strong, friendly family. And now his third marriage was falling apart, and as a result, he now had neither a dog nor children. He had adopted Tara as a puppy even before he met Clara. He immediately noticed that Clara did not love Tara, but only tolerated her presence. Even then, it was necessary to evaluate everything and understand with whom he decided to connect his life. But he was in a fog, as if he had been bewitched. Clara began to blackmail him with the idea that if there was a dog in the house, they would not have any children. Now he realized that she had no intention of giving birth. He simply looked into emptiness, realizing that now his friend was not around, and he himself had ruined him. If only he could find Tara, if only she were alive, he would be on his knees in front of his dog and begging for forgiveness. But apparently it's too late. A month ago, Trisha was returning from the city to her home village after a working day. It was pouring rain, and there was a huge traffic jam at the exit. Trisha habitually stared out the window and suddenly noticed some strange movement between the cars. The beautiful white dog was thrashing about, completely disoriented. Poor dog, the girl thought. She will definitely get hit by a car or catch a cold. At some point, the traffic jam stopped, the dog caught up with her car, and Trisha suddenly opened the passenger door for her. She quietly called the dog. An hour later, Trisha was already approaching her house on the outskirts of the village with her new travel companion. "Where did you get such a beauty on the track?" the girl lamented, pouring the dog a bowl of rich chicken soup. "What is your name and where is your master? Are you lost or abandoned?" She had so many questions and no answers. "Okay, let's start life from scratch," Trisha suggested to the dog, and it trustingly licked the girl on the nose. "First, we need to come up with a name for you. For example, I really like Snowjana because you're white like snow in winter. Will you be Snowball? Do you like it?" And the dog licked her new friend's nose again. "So, I like it," Trisha concluded. "I work in the city, so I leave early in the morning and return late in the evening. You will have to wait for me every day after work, but I promise to bring you something tasty in return, and we will definitely spend the weekends together. You will run around to your heart's content and enjoy life. Agree?" And as a sign of agreement, Snowball licked her mistress's nose again. 3 months had already passed since Samuel dropped Tara off on the highway. At work, the boss looked at the completely exhausted man, and upon finding out that he had caught his wife with someone else, he told him to take a month's leave. "Go somewhere outside the city, be in the fresh air, breathe in the purity and beauty of nature. Here are the keys to my Dasha. Just don't try to do anything stupid," he warned. The boss hinted at binge drinking or suicide. "Yes, I can't be any more stupid. I've already done everything I could. Samuel nodded indifferently, taking the keys. Trisha woke up early in the morning. A wonderful sunny day was beginning outside the window. Such days happened often at the beginning of autumn. A slight fog still covered the fields. Her plans were to take Snowball and go to the nearest forest to pick mushrooms, wander slowly, enjoying nature. Well, if they were lucky, they would also pick some mushrooms. They went out the gate and along a deserted road running through the entire village, headed towards the forest. Suddenly, Snowball stopped, tensed, and began to inhale air through her nose. The girl pulled on the leash, but the dog looked carefully into the distance, where the figure of a man appeared from the fog, slowly walking towards them. The dog, with all its strength, jerked forward. In surprise, Trisha let go of the leash from her hands, and Snezhka rushed towards the stranger. The girl only saw how the man knelt down in front of the dog and hugged her neck. "What are you doing?" That's all the girl could say as she approached the strange man. Samuel held his dear Tara tightly against him. "I seek redemption for my wrongs. Perhaps this is my path to redemption." Tears cascaded down his cheeks as he confided everything in Trisha, who wept alongside him. Following their heartfelt exchange, Samuel and Trisha forged a deeper connection. Before long, they welcomed a child into their lives. With Tara by their side, assuming the role of a cherished caregiver, their journey took an intriguing turn. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you like it. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.